Welcome to our deep dive into the beautiful oath of marriage. Today, we'll explore the essence and intricacies of this timeless commitment. It's something that touches so many of our lives, whether we're in a marriage, aspiring to one, or simply observing the powerful bonds around us. We're going to peel back the layers, look beyond the surface, and really get to the heart of what it means to join your life with another in this profound way. It's more than just a ceremony, more than just a piece of paper. It's a journey of souls, a promise whispered in the quiet moments and declared for all to hear. This isn't just about definitions. It's about understanding the human experience woven into the fabric of marriage. We'll talk about the words we say, the promises we make, and how those commitments shape not only our personal lives but the very structure of our societies. Think about the couples you know, the stories you've heard, the dreams you might hold in your own heart for partnership. Marriage is a tapestry of love, challenge, growth, and unwavering support. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest selves and our highest aspirations for connection. So, I invite you to open your hearts and minds as we embark on this exploration together. We'll consider different perspectives, cultural nuances, and the enduring purposes that have made marriage a cornerstone of human civilization for centuries. What does it truly mean to say I do? What are we committing to, not just on that special day but every day thereafter? Let's find out as we delve into the oaths, the types, and the profound purposes of marriage, seeking a deeper understanding for ourselves and for the world we share. When we talk about a marriage oath, what truly comes to mind? For many, it's those powerful traditional vows to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. These aren't just pretty words, are they? They are profound declarations, a roadmap for a shared life. They speak to an unconditional acceptance, a promise to weather any storm together. Think about the weight of those phrases. For worse, for poorer, in sickness. This isn't a fair-weather promise. It's an all-weather commitment, a testament to the resilience of human connection and the depth of true partnership. It's a vow to show up, always. These oaths, while familiar in one form, resonate across so many cultures, each with its own unique expression of this sacred commitment. Some cultures might have elaborate rituals, symbolic gestures, or specific words passed down through generations, all pointing to the same core idea: two lives intertwining, promising fidelity, support, and enduring love. It's fascinating to see how different traditions honor this pivotal moment. Perhaps through the exchange of rings, the sharing of a cup, or the tying of a symbolic knot. Each custom, rich in its own history, underscores the universal human desire to formalize and celebrate a bond that is meant to last a lifetime. The beauty lies in both the diversity of expression and the shared understanding of its gravity. The significance, then, lies not just in the public declaration, but in the internal resolve it represents. It's a promise made not only to your partner but also to yourself, a promise to strive, to grow, to forgive, and to nurture the relationship. It's about building a sanctuary of trust and understanding. When those words are spoken with sincerity, with a true understanding of their depth, they become the bedrock upon which a lasting marriage is built. They are a beacon, guiding couples through the inevitable challenges and joys that life brings. It's a powerful moment, isn't it? A moment where intention and commitment are given voice, setting the course for a shared destiny. Now, this is a question that often sparks deep conversation. Is marriage a covenant, or is it a contract? And I believe the truth, like so many things in life, lies in understanding that it can be, and often is, both. Let's first consider the idea of a covenant. When I think of a covenant, I think of something sacred, a profound promise that goes beyond mere legalities. It's a relational agreement rooted in faithfulness, love, and an unconditional commitment. It's about we more than me, a pledge that isn't easily broken because it's sealed not just by signatures but by the heart and spirit. It speaks to a deeper, almost spiritual bond between two people, a promise to journey together through thick and thin. Then, we have the contractual aspect of marriage. In the eyes of the law, marriage is indeed a contract. It comes with legal rights and responsibilities, outlining expectations regarding property, inheritance, and decision-making, especially if children are involved. This contractual framework provides structure and protection, a clear understanding of the legal implications of joining two lives. It's the practical side, ensuring fairness and order within the partnership and in society. It's what allows a spouse to make medical decisions, or to inherit, or to file taxes jointly. This legal recognition is important, offering a tangible framework for the union. So, how do these two concepts live together? I believe they complement each other. The contract provides the external structure, the societal recognition, and the legal safeguards. But the covenant, that's the internal heartbeat of the marriage. It's the soul of the commitment, the unwavering devotion that transcends any written clause. A marriage can survive with just the contract, perhaps, but it truly thrives when it is infused with the spirit of a covenant. It's that blend of the sacred promise and the practical agreement that creates the strongest, most resilient, and most fulfilling partnerships. It's knowing you are legally bound, yes, but more importantly, that you are heart-bound. When we look at marriage, it's like looking through a multifaceted crystal. There are so many angles, so many perspectives. Is it transactional? Historically, in some cultures, and even subtly in modern times, elements of transaction have certainly been present. Think of dowries, arranged marriages for strategic alliances, or even unspoken exchanges of security for companionship. But I have to ask, is that the essence of what we seek in marriage today? For most of us, I believe the answer is a resounding no. We yearn for something deeper, a connection that transcends any material exchange, a partnership rooted in genuine affection and mutual respect, not a quid pro quo. This brings us to the ideas of it being voluntary and entered into willingly. This, to me, is paramount. A marriage built on anything less than free, conscious, and enthusiastic choice by both individuals is built on shaky ground. The beauty of a modern healthy marriage lies in that willing yes, not a yes coerced by societal pressure, family expectation, or fear, but a yes that springs from the heart's true desire to share a life, to build a future together. It's about two whole individuals choosing to become a we, bringing their full selves to the union. That voluntary commitment is the wellspring of its strength and authenticity. It's a daily choosing of each other. And what about marriage as a right, or a privilege? This is where the conversation can become quite impassioned, and rightly so. From a human rights perspective, many argue passionately that the right to marry the person you love is fundamental, a cornerstone of equality and personal autonomy. It's about the freedom to form families, to have your most significant relationship recognized and protected by law, regardless of who you are or whom you love. Others might view marriage as a privilege, something to be cherished, perhaps earned through maturity and commitment, or a sacred institution with specific societal functions. I believe we can hold space for both, recognizing the profound human need and right to love and be loved in a committed union, while also cherishing marriage as a deeply meaningful and privileged state of being, one that requires nurturing and respect. Chapter 4. The framework of forever moral and legal justifications for marital laws. Why do we, as societies, feel the need to create laws around something as personal as marriage? What are the moral and legal underpinnings of these marital codes? Well, on a moral level, these laws often arise from a collective desire to uphold certain values. Values like commitment, fidelity, and the stability of family units. They can be seen as society's way of saying this relationship matters, and we want to support and protect it. There's often a moral imperative to protect the vulnerable, whether it's children born into the marriage, or spouses who might find themselves in precarious situations if the union dissolves. These laws aim to foster an environment where relationships can thrive with a sense of security and recognized importance. Legally, the justifications are perhaps more straightforward, though equally vital. Marital laws provide a clear, enforceable framework for a vast array of life's practicalities. Think about property rights. How are assets acquired during the marriage to be divided if the couple separates? What about inheritance, ensuring that a surviving spouse is provided for? Or, consider medical emergencies where legal marital status can grant the authority to make critical decisions for an incapacitated partner. These laws are designed to bring order, predictability, and fairness to these very real and significant aspects of life. They prevent chaos and offer recourse when agreements break down or when one partner is left vulnerable. Ultimately, both the moral and legal justifications for marital laws point towards the goal of societal stability and individual well-being. Stable marriages often contribute to stable communities. They provide a recognized structure for raising children, for transmitting cultural norms and values, and for providing mutual care and support between partners, which can lessen the burden on wider social systems. While the laws themselves can and do evolve as societies change and our understanding of fairness and equality deepens, their underlying purpose remains: to acknowledge, protect, and regulate a foundational human relationship for the good of the individuals involved and for society as a whole. It's about creating a container of safety and respect. Chapter 5. Many paths to partnership exploring types of marriage. The tapestry of human relationships is rich and varied, and this is certainly true when we look at the different forms marriage can take across the globe and throughout history. The most widely recognized form in many Western societies today is monogamy, which is the practice of being married to one person at a time. This model emphasizes a deep, exclusive bond between two partners, focusing on mutual devotion and a singular partnership. It's often seen as the cornerstone of the nuclear family, and for many, it represents the ideal of romantic love and lifelong companionship with one soulmate. This is the structure many of us are most familiar with, shaping our understanding of marital commitment. However, monogamy is not the only form of marriage practiced around the world. We also see polygamy, which is a broader term for having more than one spouse simultaneously. Within polygamy there are two main types. The first is polygyny, where one man is married to multiple wives. This practice has existed in various cultures for diverse reasons, sometimes tied to religious beliefs, social status, economic factors, or the desire to ensure a large family and lineage. It's important to approach these practices with an understanding of their cultural context, recognizing that they fulfill specific societal functions and hold different meanings for those who live within them. The other primary form of polygamy is polyandry, where one woman is married to multiple husbands. This is a rarer form but has been documented in certain cultures, often in societies with specific economic or environmental pressures, such as in some Himalayan communities where it can help preserve family land by preventing its division among brothers. Beyond these, there have been other, less common forms of communal or group marriages throughout history. Understanding these different types of marriage isn't about judgment, it's about broadening our perspective on how human beings have structured their intimate relationships and family units across diverse cultural landscapes, each system aiming to meet particular needs and uphold particular values within its own context. Chapter 6. The Whys of I Do, Unveiling the Purposes of Marriage. So, after all this discussion, what are the fundamental purposes of marriage? Why do we, as human beings, continue to embrace this institution, generation after generation? One of the most profound purposes, I believe, is companionship. We are wired for connection, for sharing our lives, our joys, our sorrows, our dreams with another person. Marriage, at its best, offers a deep, abiding friendship, an intimate partner to walk through life with, someone who knows you fully and loves you still. It's that person you turn to at the end of the day, your confidant, your rock, your safe harbor in the storms of life. This need for companionship is a powerful driving force. Historically, and for many still today, procreation has been a central purpose of marriage. It's been seen as the primary way to ensure the continuation of family lines, of communities, of society itself. Creating a stable, committed environment for raising children has long been a key function of marriage. And while today we understand that families are formed in many beautiful ways, and not all marriages include children, nor do all couples marry with the primary intent to procreate, the role of marriage in providing a nurturing foundation for the next generation remains a significant purpose for many. It's about creating a legacy of love and values. Beyond companionship and procreation, marriage serves purposes like social stability, as we've touched upon, creating recognized family units that form the building blocks of society. It can also be a powerful catalyst for personal growth. Being in such an intimate, long-term relationship challenges us, pushes us to be more patient, more empathetic, more forgiving. It teaches us about compromise, about communication, about loving unconditionally. And of course, let's not forget love and emotional fulfillment, the desire to share a deep romantic and emotional bond, to build a life filled with shared joy, support, and mutual enrichment. These purposes, whether consciously articulated or deeply felt, are what give marriage its enduring power and appeal. Outro: The Enduring Journey of Two Hearts. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the beautiful oath of marriage. Remember, Whether for better or for worse, marriage is a profound commitment that shapes our lives and societies. We've explored the sacred vows, the interplay of covenant and contract, the diverse ways marriage is perceived and practiced, and the deep-seated purposes it fulfills. It's clear that marriage is so much more than a single event. It's an ongoing process, a living, breathing entity that requires constant attention, care, and intention from both individuals involved. It's a dance of intimacy and independence, of shared dreams and individual growth. What I hope you take away from our time together is a renewed appreciation for the depth and complexity of this ancient institution. Whether you are married, hope to be one day, or are simply reflecting on the relationships that shape your world, understanding the foundations of marriage can enrich our perspectives. It's about recognizing the courage it takes to make such a commitment, the resilience required to navigate its challenges, and the immense joy that can come from a partnership built on love, trust, and mutual respect. The promise of marriage is a promise of shared humanity. Ultimately, the most successful and fulfilling marriages are those where both partners are committed to growing together, to supporting each other's highest good, and to continually choosing love even when it's hard. It's about creating a space where two souls can truly flourish. So, as you go forward, may you carry a deeper understanding of this incredible bond, and may you cherish the connections in your own life that reflect its beautiful spirit. Thank you for opening your hearts with us today.